Hi, parents, guardians, and students. I'm sure you would agree with me that the review writing text form is one that is encountered quite a bit, especially online, when it comes to deciding which product to buy, what movie to watch, and so forth. Check out our tutorial video to learn more about our approach to review writing in paragraph form. Firstly, review writing is a text form that explains likes and/or dislikes as to why someone should try something or avoid it. Mixed reviews are common. Let's begin our journey by first taking a look at our review writing graphic organizer, which is available for download on my website. We'll then take a look at a strong work sample and then some tips and tools. The brainstorming portion of our review writing organizer has a section for students to circle either a like or dislike, followed by a simply stated reason. They're to find as many supporting examples as possible. This section can be drawn out using pictures and/or words to represent their ideas. If we move horizontally across this portion of the organizer, you'll notice that I'm intending for students to write a compound sentence. That is, a sentence that joins their opinion with a reason. This can be preceded with several examples that are separated with transition words to create flow throughout their writing. There's a reminder at the beginning to indent their paragraph 5 finger spaces to show the reader where they're beginning a brand new topic, in this case stating what is being reviewed. Students are reminded to incorporate capitals into a proper noun. A proper noun is a very important person, place, or thing, which in this case is what is being reviewed. As for the body of the paragraph, students are encouraged to go through as many opinion, reason, example cycles as possible. We sometimes call this the Oreo approach. The O in Oreo standing for opinion, R for reason, E for example, followed by another opinion, reason, example. Transition words will surely help to create flow in this section. The closing or clincher sentence states an overall opinion and is then preceded by a score out of 5. This score can be thematically adjusted to suit the topic. Of course, students are encouraged to go ahead and apply all 3 steps of our proofreading plan after every sentence that they write. Here's an anchor chart that visually represents the Oreo strategy. The opinion, reason, example. Opinion, reason, example. Opinion, reason, example cycle that I'm trying to have students complete as many times as possible within the body of their review paragraph. Let's take a look at a sample brainstorm that I've completed using pictures and words. I just finished viewing a comedic short involving the Three Stooges. I've circled a like, and I've simply stated that it's funny. I've supported with 3 examples, and in this portion I've gone ahead and utilized some words and pictures to represent my recollection that supports the fact that it's funny. You'll notice that to the right over here in orange, we want to have a compound sentence that joins the like or dislike with a reason. So for example, I really like this Three Stooges comedy short because it was funny. And now we're following it up with various examples. You'll see the different transition words and phrases that I've incorporated here to move from one supporting example to the other. I've also made sure that I've checked off my success criteria checkboxes as I've gone through the writing process to ensure that I've done an outstanding job. Let's take a look at a strong work sample. In the topic sentence, I right away state that I'm reviewing my March break for the reader. I've stated my opinion, followed by my reason, and support it with an example. I've isolated this particular ORE cycle for the purpose of reminding students that we can combine the opinion and reason together into a compound sentence. So rather than me stating I dislike the second day, period, it was boring, period, I can merge those two related ideas together. I disliked the second day because it was boring. Now I can follow up with an example. You'll notice that I have gone through several ORE cycles. My closing sentence states an overall opinion. So in this case, overall, I liked my March break. And I followed it up with a thematic score. In this case, giving it 4 out of 5 baseballs. Time for some tips and tools. Firstly, my Writer's Toolkit webpage has a variety of different tools and anchor charts and videos to help you with transition words, our preferred way of editing our work, and so forth. I highly recommend that you visit it. I want to remind students to really unpack their supporting examples and proof. Let's take a look at this ORE cycle over here. I like the characters in Sticky Burr because they are really cute. So I've stated an opinion and a reason. Here's my example. Their faces are cute. Compare that rather bare bones opinion, reason, example cycle to this thoroughly articulated one. The character Sticky Burr is really cute because of the simple emotions we can read off of his face. For example, on page 6, Sticky Burr was being bullied. The illustrator drew 2 simple diagonal lines for eyebrows to show off how he was angry at Scurvy Burr. My brother sometimes slants his eyebrows at me when he is cross. Another example is Mozzie Burr. On page 1, the illustrator gave her 3 strands of hair with a cute and playful pink barrette clip to show that she's young and hip. You'll notice that I give 2 specific supporting examples from the text. I even make mention of the pages on which they can be found. I've added significant detail to assist the reader in visualizing what's being reviewed in case they haven't encountered it before. There are transition words and phrases, and strong word choice as well. It's worth noting that there are some similarities and differences between review writing and persuasive writing. Make sure you explore our persuasive writing webpage to fully understand those similarities and differences. As well, our paragraphing webpage may be of some assistance too, as it relates to topic sentences and closing and clincher sentences. Happy writing!